and also the new idea of bringing back the toll gates. I think those two points are so paramount at this point in time. Are you ready? Audio check. Hello. 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 Are you there? Are you okay? Can I roll? I'm ready. Okay, Sam. Sorry for the little delay. Traffic was terrible. So I'd like to ask you, what's the TUC's position as regards the minimum wage in Nigeria at the moment, owing to the fact that for over a month now we've been having series of reports coming up on air that the governors want to reduce the minimum wage, and we know that we've passed that level of reduction of minimum wage. We've moved on to the level of upward review. So I'd like to get the position of the teams.
Thank you very much. The fact remains that probably if the chairman of the governance forum does not know, he should go back and look at the statute book. First, the current minimum wage is 18,000 naira. And 5 years down line is overdue for review. You should check if probably his Attorney General does not brief him right. He should check the national minimum wage law.
So what's his position as regards the reduction that we've seen in the news that has been advocated for? They are of the view that if it's not reduced, that there will be massive workers sacked from next year.
What we are saying is that it's uncalled for. One, because the 18,000 naira, the current 18,000 naira cannot take an ordinary Nigerian worker to the next bus stop, not to talk of his home. Two, the law has not been abrogated. The law has not been repealed. So there's no way somebody in the name of a governor can say they cannot pay and suddenly reduce. When in the real sense we are supposed to commence the negotiation of a new national minimum wage. They are talking about oil price. It was initially $126 per barrel, and now it is $41 per barrel. They have forgotten, before oil, governments were paying workers. They have forgotten that Nigerians know that they have become so lazy that they can't think outside the box. We have enough agricultural resources, mineral resources, tourism potentials, that people now, particularly governments, have relied so much on oil that at the end of the month, you just wait, at the end of the month, collect your money, go into the comfort of their office or their family house, spend it, wait for another month to end, you go again, go to Abuja and collect. Nigerians have become wiser, and we call on such governors that if they are not prepared to govern, they should just honorably resign and allow Nigerians with vision, Nigerians with programs, Nigerians who have the zeal, the enthusiasm to govern, to come into the act of governance.
If I may ask, moving on to the bringing back of toll gates coming soon, what's TUC's position in your address? You narrated to us that it was more expensive to destroy the toll gates rather than rebuild. So I would like to get a full brief or summary of the union's position as regards the bringing back of toll gates.
Well, we are not against bringing back of toll gates. Our concern is this issue of policy somersault. The Obasanjo regime, when they came in, decided to demolish these toll gates. The cost of demolition, as at then, was even higher than the cost of the construction of such toll gates. Here we are in another regime that's encouraging the construction of these toilets so that the infrastructure they are intending to put in place can be serviced, can be maintained by the proceeds of these toll gates. What we are saying is that we are in the same country. Government should have consistent policies that whether it is PDP or APC, certain policies that affect the welfare of Nigerians, affect the issues of infrastructure development, should be sustained, should be looked beyond issues of politics. We should look at government policies beyond political affiliations so that we'll be able to deliver good governance to the citizens of this country.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hold on.
See ya.
No, it's for me.
See ya.
My president, sir. Sorry. I like it, sir. If you do the lawsuit, let us stay, sir.
I'm in a press conference.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you knew, sir.
Sir, hold on. You mentioned everything, fuel scarcity, minimum wages, and all that. And now we have new minister. What are the expectations of Labour? What do Labour want him to tackle?
Which minister are you talking about?
Minister of Labour.
Well, we highlighted in our communique that we have these cases of naturalization, contract staffing, issues of indiscriminate employments in the Federal Civil Service. So we will look forward to where the Minister of Labour will call a meeting of critical stakeholders. We would have loved the Labour Advisory Council to be put in place so that we sit from time to time when it is constituted to address labour issues. Casualization in this country, particularly on these foreign companies, from the foreign companies, have been so high to the extent that Nigerian workers are not only faced with the problem of casualization, but victimization, molestation, torture by some of these expatriates. And the issue of the local content, where it is expected by Nigerian law that junior workers in all multinational companies are by law employed, are Nigerians. Nigerians are employed as junior workers of these multinational companies. But in the practical sense of it, these expatriates, particularly Chinese, come with their drivers, their gardeners, their cleaners, and their cooks. So, we are talking about job creation. If these people will come and there are no jobs for Nigerians in their companies, how do we improve our own economy? How do we create jobs? So these are issues that we are going to put on the front burner to the Minister of Labour and Productivity.
Thank you very much, sir. That's what I want. Thank you, sir.